Overtime? So you get overtime. Was that time and a half? Does he? Hello? Y'all sent it. So you get time and a half? That's cool. It's still searching. You know, you got to deal with your janky ass internet. You know, you got that janky ass. You got Spectrum too, don't you? Yeah. It's sent, homie. I'm playing in all white. All white. That's what I'm playing in. Whatever, ninja. What is wrong with our folks, man? You see that damn video of these fools gathering in this neighborhood in Florida yesterday? It was like 400 something people, man. And then you wonder why we leading the nation in deaths of the disease. Ignorant niggas having little get-togethers and shit. Like, come on, bruh. Like gay ass turquoise, huh? That's what you wearing? Don't warranty you. That's so South Florida-ish. That's that bowling ball paint right there, my nigga. Instead of calling it marble, my bowling ball paint. That's that bowling ball paint right there, my nigga. My wife and hey, my wife and Phil having a little disagreement match on Facebook. But Phil said he said some way out shit. It's always raining in
Stadium in Miami.
They do that. It's Miami and Jacksonville and Tampa. All the Florida teams, they get rain. The majority of their home games in the rain.
Their guys are ready to do
stupid shit
between the Dallas Cowboys and the Miami Dolphins.
Well, anyway, so Phil wrote on Facebook that he said he finds it ironic that you got cats and these expensive cars getting food from the food bank.
And they'll bring it out to
like,
the 25.
Who are you to judge anybody, motherfucker? Like, right now, your job's in limbo about a lot of shit right now. So how could you even, my wife called him out on it. It's being real snobbish.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Second and 6, just inside the 30.
Two times. Alert. 3. We're going to 54 right here. Check for it. We're going to 54 right here. We're going to 54 right here. What do you think?
Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A gain there of 21 yards. So Amari Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process when he came out of Alabama and was inquiring about him and his skills, they say it all began.
Hey, sucker! What the hell you think you doing, you dig? Look here, Jive Turkey. You best be hurrying up and get back in this game. I'm up here in this Grady-ass beard. And like straight Grady. You know, I'm gonna take another shot since they're out taking all that shit, man. What time are you, man? Yeah. Fuck Bob, nigga. Yeah. Bombs up, nigga.
Back in Miami, he really became a pro receiver at a young age because of his attention to detail and precision. But don't forget his athletic ability. That's what made that catch there.
And he did spend 1 year with Teddy Bridgewater as his quarterback there, so that helped back in high school. Prescott now from the 50. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. This one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
The screen was executed and completed, but where's the worry on the play? How many times is a quarterback going to get hit? Because offensive linemen have to do an acting job of making sure it looks like they're whiffing on blocks. But you got to slow them down a little bit, because if you don't, that's a lot of big guys coming at your quarterback in a big, fast way. And boy, he can get hurt.
Hey, kill. 27. 26.
First down, Prescott.
Got this all day.
Steps away to his left. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he will score.
Got that all day, baby. Dak
Prescott.
Oh, yeah.
Touchdown.
Kick the leg.
Take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. A good hold of these.
You're trying to hurt my kicker, homie.
Up and good.
You're trying to hurt my kicker, homie.
The kickoff unit is out of the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line.
We're going to make this look fun.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Check line 54. Line 54. Ready?
I like this.
That's a what? Check 3. Check 4. Check 4. Check 9. Check 9.
Play action. Now Jackson.
Oh, couldn't get over there. Come on, 57.
A well-executed
You knew that Jive Turkey was going.
Defense gets up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. It's a room of maneuver.
Get that nigga, man. Hurt him. Let's hurt him. Hurt him. Hurt him.
With that last carry, he's now over 8,000 career rushing yards.
All right, big applause. Lots of clapping for this one, right? Think about it this way. Along the way, he has passed Hall of Famer Terrell Davis, and now he's starting to approach another Hall of Famer in Larry Zonka.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Jackson from the shotgun.
Oh, goddamn.
Open man completes it to
Juju.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Good play.
Juju Smith-Schuster. His third touchdown now on the year as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
Uh-oh, somebody missed the field goal.
He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Why did I call myself a nigga?
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
What the fuck are you doing?
When you scored points,
oh, he does it automatically.
When you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
This is going to be a good one-on-one battle to watch. Both of these guys play the game at the highest level.
Both of them are terrific competitors. They play the game with great athleticism and smarts as well.
And in this early round, the defense wins. A second down throw for Prescott. Open man.
Not there too late, Dusty. I saw you trying to get on the backside.
Get this one across the
good try, baby.
13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
And it all came
good try, baby.
In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
A first down
God damn.
by Elliott. And he is
Take
quickly
the
in the
side.
backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Folded like a lawn chair. Folded like a lawn chair.
Bring up a second and 14.
Totally, dude. I'm gonna shake this shit.
Looking to throw. Prescott. And his throw's going to be in.
Why can't you catch him?
Amari Cooper, the intended target.
And why was that throw like that? Fucking
man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Yeah, he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. They'll throw on first down with Jackson.
Give me that.
Now
yes, sir.
Tipped and intercepted.
Good one, Smith.
Picked up by the
give me that pick, fool. With full-time jack move.
Football, and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Well, there definitely was some...
Oh, you challenge all you want to, partner. He caught that ball, partner. That ball's mine. You dig?
On that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They'll run with Elliott. Elliott a first down and more. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Prescott on first down. It's hauled in by Wilson, 6'4" tight end.
Yeah.
That
All I
throw
got
good
in
for
his way.
4. It's second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now Prescott. That is caught. It's
Super
Cooper
dope
for the Cowboy touchdown.
Super dope. It's super dope.
Amari Cooper.
Let's have our
His
Indian
second touchdown on the
duck goose
season.
chase.
And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. The lefty Tavecchio now to add the extra point. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll be out just past the 20-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened.
Oh, Melvin Gordon, we don't make your punk ass get off the ball. We don't like him.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now it's Jackson.
How the fuck?
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. A big play there for the Dolphins. 54 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. From the gun, Jackson. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you. Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1.
Check 15. You go tight. You got tight.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And he's got the first down as he gets it to
come on, man. Get the fuck out of here. He did not get the first down.
Slowest of margins, it'll be 1st and goal.
You got to be fucking kidding me, bruh.
After one,
I tackled the nigga behind the line of scrimmage.
On EA Sports.
Wow.
Watch the sled. Watch the sled. Deuce. 36.
1st and goal, Melvin Gordon. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
March 54. March 54. We got it. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up. Kill.
Here's Jackson.
You did it with the tight end, huh? I hate you. I fucking hate you. I hate you to death. I really do. I hate you. This nigga gonna do it. Now he got a new way. And you only show me one style too, punk. You think you slick, nigga. That's all good.
This time the extra point up and good. And the lead is cut to 1 at 14-13.
That's all good.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
What's up with Ryan, man? Is he even playing?
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Christian Wilkins. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Prescott now. That's complete to Butler. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
God damn, that's a lot.
Facing zone coverage, if he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield.
What are you doing? What the fuck was that?
He goes down.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle. And frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play action fade.
My fault.
Check. Check. 55. I'll come after you. 26.
Throwing on 2nd down. Prescott. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Elliott on 1st down, going to get about 3 before he's taken down. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
On 2nd and 7, Prescott. Open man, Butler complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
Go. I got you. Here we go, 47. 26.
To throw is Prescott. And he finds Daniels. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. 3 yards on first, 4 on second, and now 5 on third down. Move the sticks. Prescott going to come up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Now back to the ground with Elliott. And throw it down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
A first down throw for Prescott. And this is caught. It's Cooper. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time. And
Beasley over there.
Well, coaches always talk
He is
about
a
finding
monster.
balance
That was
on
a monster
offense.
catch
How can
right
you get
there.
much more balance
Cooper,
than
like,
this?
look, nigga,
Big
I'm
time
gonna take this.
run,
I'm gonna march
big
you all
time
day.
pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Here's Prescott.
Take a
He'll
sack.
be hit and taken down at the 21. Christian Wilkins picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football.
You see me? They can't stop me out here.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL.
52. Go, get out there, get out there. I got it. Stuart, hey. I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play. Under. 52, right 52. Watch the run, watch 26.
Another try after the first down sack. Prescott. That is
All day,
Cooper.
baby.
It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown.
That boy is a beast right there.
Passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Now, he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us.
What's that? What the fuck is that, Dusty? Wait a minute, nigga. What are you doing? What was that right there, bruh?
There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Oh, man. That dude's pulling out everything out today. Hey, this is about to fit this thing right here.
Successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was hoping to get that one to Tevin Coleman in space, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Now, this game certainly has some historical ties. These two teams met way back in Super Bowl VI, played at Tulane Stadium in New Orleans, Dallas getting the victory. First title for the Cowboys. They've won 4 more since, but that next season was when Miami had the perfect season, still the only undefeated campaign in league history, as they capped it with a win over Washington in Super Bowl VII in Los Angeles. They go play action now. Jackson. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. The take. DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. Well, it was second and long. Now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
After the sack, they'll come up now third and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. That's up. He's checking crap.
I like this formation. You gotta tell me what formation this is.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. Johnson's got it complete. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
So a challenge coming down from the booth, and that's where these challenges come from, of course, in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Yeah, now we're going to New York, right? That's command central for the officials. They'll talk, they'll take a look at it, communicate with the referee at the game site, and issue a final decision because they do have the final call now.
Prescott looks to throw on first. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
Tried it.
That'll wind up incomplete.
He wasn't fast enough.
Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10.
Single, slot. Hey, you're on an outfield there.
Prescott to throw it. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Got a man that's caught at the 6-yard line. It's a big play for the Cowboys.
He's glowing. I gotta go to him. He's glowing, bro.
First half this has been offensively. I mean,
I gotta go to him. He's glowing.
When you're getting torched like this?
Now, these receivers are absolutely wearing them out. So 2 thoughts come to mind. 1, get some oxygen. You fill up your lungs a little bit. And number 2, talk to your guys up front. You need a pass rush to help slow them down.
And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Ezekiel Elliott, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
But one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much
down
better
early.
idea
I'm on the
of what you're
road.
trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
They snap it at one. Now it's Jackson.
Oh,
And he
yeah.
fires one that's intercepted.
That's my boy.
Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Following the interception, here's Prescott. The ball popped
I'm about to say.
intercepted. Picked off by Xavier.
He didn't throw. It was a nice route. I just threw it. It just didn't
It's almost like you
get
can
there
see
like
the
I
look
need
of
to.
frustration on his face. 3 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he will double the space
Give me
they
some
have to
room.
work with as they take it from the 2 to the 4.
And partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
Back. Switch. Alert flag.
Now Gordon.
Jump on that
Obviously
nigga
not
back.
fooling anybody here
Man,
as they
kick that
stop
nigga
him
down
on
here,
the
man.
line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Forecast calling
Got a
for
weak
the
ass
same.
kicker.
The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second
Got the
half.
wind going for you. You still can't get it all the way deep in the end zone. Fucking suck.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that.
Been there, done that, dog.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is
You're gonna do that?
I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
Matter of fact, what's that? Got 2 picks, man. Smith
Officially
did.
nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Big stop, let's go. 50. Check.
From the gun, it's Jackson. He gets this one to Johnson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard
I give you that one. I
line.
didn't want to give you the rest of it.
17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a first down. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Boy, he be
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, You really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Jackson will throw again. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Crawford. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter, it's a good running back dive play.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. To throw again is Jackson. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And Jackson throwing once more. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 21.
So how do you beat man coverage? First of all, you want to be a superior receiver, but you know something, that guy is covering you. He's usually pretty good too. So the corner route is usually a great spot to get it done.
This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
54,
Again, Jackson. And
Boy,
that's
you trying to give me the rock.
incomplete.
Had an open man that time. They ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. Jackson now. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Rosas' kick is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need him to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
You didn't play well in the second half. What are you talking about? Now, what am I doing? Oh, just do that interception. Why do that?
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. The 3rd quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose your edge a little bit because you've got a lead? And you do have to credit the other team some because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find those counters now, those extra plays or plays they haven't run that'll be effective and get them back moving again?
They'll be looking for something here, anything to seize that momentum back. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Elliott. And some space here. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Got him! Got him!
Second touchdown again and 5th on the year. And the Cowboys, they push out.
That was dope by Z with the
This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, they didn't slow down. Big strike here in the 3rd quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half is getting this done, it's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way.
Had to do the Top Gun move on you, dog. Sorry about that.
Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time, and they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable in the position they're in.
Bigger shots. We'll see if they can get the score. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a 1st down. So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. And that's caught inside the 30.
Okay.
And they're able to work
But
this
imagine,
to the 25.
but you had your dude on the left wide open, just to let you go, man.
Very solid gain of 27. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Here's Jackson operating from the gun. Dancing to his left.
Boy, you better stop playing.
Down this time to 17.
You better stop playing.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Stick guy, check, stick guy. He's checking, he's checking, he's checking. Crash, check, check, check. Big dance. Go.
On 2nd down now, it's Gordon.
Damn,
And this
he's
one
tired?
will get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. They'll get 3
Like he
as
just
the
stopped
drive
running. That was
continues.
weird.
It's a 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love
weird.
watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Yeah, let's get set.
Jackson on 1st down. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the 4th.
Man.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Play action. It's Jackson. Flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. This is
he couldn't get there fast enough. I switched over. I said he'll get him.
Shy of the end zone. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Jackson from the gun. He'll throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Melvin Gordon, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are able to draw a bit closer. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions,
give it back to him.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away. 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
And they get him down, but not before he takes
pulling
it
out all the
across
stops,
the
homie.
40-yard line.
I'm pulling out all the stops.
17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a 1st down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Check. Pass it. There we go. Kill. Check. Up. Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Switch.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That good for 19 and a 1st down.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
1st down, and it's Pollard again. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 13 yards and a 1st down, Cowboys. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Going for it all.
You better be glad he ran out of bounds.
Incomplete.
You better be glad he ran out of bounds. He was wide open, boy.
2nd down. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, don't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Pass on target, Prescott to Cooper, and they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Prescott. And that's complete. It's the tight end Daniels. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling. A much better effort we're seeing from him under center this week versus last week when he threw 4 picks.
He has thrown the one in this game, but you're right. When you cut it down from 4 the previous week, and we always talk about adjustments, well, he made some in practice, and he continues to work on it during the game. I'm sure he's getting plenty of reminders about how to stay in the moment, stay focused on the task.
And he's got him in the driver's seat here in the fourth quarter.
Throw the ball, dog. I had him wide open. Throw the ball.
Screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly, and you definitely don't want to throw it too late, and that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. This is Elliott. And he dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And he's caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Tavecchio good on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Throw left side complete. It's Crawford. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson, it's caught by Coleman. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Well, this is taken in.
Alright, possess and catch bastard.
Out of bounds on the other
Fuck
side
you,
of
Juju.
midfield at the 45. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Hurt this nigga.
Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Play action. Now Jackson. He's going to launch this thing right downfield.
Jackson sucks.
Good effort
wide
there, trying
open
to take
too.
a shot, but it's 3rd down.
God,
This
thank you.
defense was
Thank
definitely
you.
alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. The Dolphins on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for them because it is a team game, right? And let's be honest, though. The defense did them no favors in this one at all. Offense actually moved the ball. So, bottom line, film session, defense, it's going to be a real tough one for them. Offense, they'll get a little bit of praise.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. DeMarcus Lawrence. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Now, you know I don't often have sympathy for quarterbacks, but in this situation, I don't know what else he could do. 4th down, so he can't just throw the ball away. He's got to find a way to try and make a play, but the pressure ended up getting to him.
Pressure got to him. Really big sack and a turnover here on downs. 10th carry now for Elliott. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And they'll indeed take a knee.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Dolphins' 29-yard line.
Shit, this team play. I gotta pick this boy up.
And they take a knee. So 1st and 2nd down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Oh, shit.
Now, hold on a second. Why would they decline that, Charles?
I don't have a good answer for you, but let's work the math here a little bit. If you take the penalty, you get 5 yards. Minimum.
You're in the positive in the yardage, and you get to rerun the down you just had.
I like that. I like that little extra on top of the whole thing. This makes 0 sense.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong, whatever you call